My name is Christian. I'm the owner of the Wee Scottish Cider Company. We're here in Merikuta and producing apple cider from apples from the walled gardens of northeast of Scotland. So I moved to Aberdeen and we rented a house with a garden with lots of apple trees. I built a press with the boys and we started pressing apple juice for the Boy Scouts, for the neighbors. There was juice left over and I started to make cider. So there are a few things that are special about the cider that I'm making. The first thing, of course, is the apple sauce. Because the apples come from the walled gardens of the northeast. There are lots of castles, there are lots of walled gardens. They're cookers and eaters, and a lot of them are not used here. When I go around the neighborhood and ask for whether they can have the apples, a lot of people say, oh, it's either you or the compost. What is special about my cider in particular is the process. So the process is two French methods back to back. The first method I'm using is the Normandy style cider keeving process. So you macerate the apples, you shred them, you leave them in buckets for a few days. The second method that I'm using is the champagne method. So I'm using those two French methods back to back. So that means bottle fermentation for almost a year with a little bit of champagne yeast. Then the next purpose, of course, is to remove the yeast naturally. We know that's the way champagne was made. That's the way champagne was developed because they didn't have the glass technology. They couldn't handle the pressure in the bottles. So to naturally remove the yeast by gravity, you put the cider into riddling racks, which you see here. So the bottles go into the racks and you turn them for about a month, and then the yeast is ending up in the neck. Then I freeze the neck, so you have a little ice plug here. When the ice plug is solid, you can put the bottle right side up, you release the crown cap, and the yeast shoots out because of the pressure. And then you put a little bit of sugar to round off the flavors, and put the cork and cage in, and then it's ready to be sold.